Hello, I'm Erica, and this is The Shift Show. This is lesson 70 of A Course in Miracles, and today's lesson is salvation comes from within, comes from me. Salvation comes from me. So this is a word that I am not really a big fan of, so I'm using liberation comes from me. And the lesson goes into the idea that it reminds me of wherever you go, there you are, right? And so this idea that salvation, liberation is what the word that I want to use, peace, joy, guilt, shame, destruction, comes from within me. And all things that we feel, guilt, shame, embarrassment, peace, joy, come from our own mind. Nothing outside of us can save us. Nothing outside of us can bring us peace. Only what we have within. So the practice periods are going to be 2 longer practice periods. And for the lessons from now on, they're going to follow this trend where you set aside 2 periods throughout the day that you go to do the practice. And you go through the mind and you just start repeating the lesson to yourself. My salvation or my liberation or whatever word feels good for you comes from me, and then it cannot come from anywhere else. And that's what you just repeat. And then you start going through situations in your life, in the past day, in the past week, where you have seeked salvation, liberation from outside sources, from other people, from situations, from events, from the news, from the internet, from the socials. Wherever you have sought this out, that's where you look, and then you say to yourself, my salvation or my liberation cannot come from any of these things, only from me and within me. And then that's for the longer practice periods. And then the shorter practice periods are just throughout the day. My liberation comes from me. Nothing outside of me can hold me back. Within me is the world's liberation and my own. And that's it. Thanks for joining. I love you. Ciao.